Hello everyone. In this video we will cover Wallace multiplier in Verilog language. Basically multiplication happens between a two bits or two multiplicand and multiplier. So for example here the multiplicand is A and multiplier is B. So A0, A1, A2, A3 and B0, B1, B2, B3. So I have taken a 4-bit multiplicand and multiplier. So these are the partial products which we will get. P00, B0 with A0 is called P00 and P01 is B0 and A1. Likewise partial products of n corresponding 0001, 0203 and then 10, 11, 12 and 13 and then 20, 21, 22 and 23 and 30, 31, 32 and 33. These are the corresponding partial products of this multiplication. What is meant by Wallace multiplier? So here the Wallace multiplier, the advantage here is to reduce the time, to reduce the corresponding computational time. So how it going to happen? By means of separating the partial products by 3 by 3. Since we are having a less number of partial products, okay, so here if we separate, there are 4 lines of partial products. So we are going to separate by 3 by 3. So at first I have taken whichever is red highlighted. So I have taken these 3 lines and then I will do the sum, and then this corresponding output will be added up with the remaining output, remaining partial products. So for example I have taken the first 3 lines of the partial products, so P00, and then I will do the half adder. I will get S0 and C0, and then I will do the corresponding addition for full adder S1, C1. P03, P1 to P21 will get added up S2 and C2, and then P13 and P22 will provide an S3 and C3. So here the carry will not be get forwarded. The carry will not be get forwarded to the next addition process. So it will store the separate value of C0, C1, C2, C3 separately. And then P23 is a single value, so I have taken this P23 as a next input value. Then this partial products will be added up with P33, P32 and P31 and P30. Here you can see the diagram, so which are sky blue color. So P00, S0, S1, S2, S3 and C0, C1, C2, C3 are the corresponding sum and carry of the before addition. We will add it up. We will get the output of an P00, S0 and S1 and C0 will get added up. It provides S4 and C4, and S2, C1, P30 will get added up. It provides S5, C5. Likewise S6, C6 and S7, C7, and remaining one thing is P33. It will be here. And then we will add both the last 2 lines. We will get the corresponding product of your multiplier. So here the advantage is instead of doing the normal addition and then carry is propagated to the next stage and carry will propagate to the next stage, so it will be keep on, it will take more number of time. So whereas here we will reduce the partial products into 3 by 3. So here we have reduced by 3, and then we got the corresponding sum and carry, and then we have taken the last line of partial products and then we will add it up, and then we have got the product output. So here we are going to implement in the Verilog language. So here Wallace product is the output and A and B are the inputs. So we are doing for 4-bit, so 3 down to 0. The output is 8-bit, 7 down to 0. So the wires we can do it at last. And then register P 3 down to 0 and 3 down to 0. Why here register P 3 down to 0 means? So here the partial products are, in this program I have designed like this: P of 0, 0, P of 0, 1, P of 0, 2, P of 0, 3. So to generate these partial products, we have designed a for loop. So whenever always at A or B, whenever any input gets changed, it comes inside this loop, and for I is equal to 0, for multiplier I and multiplicand is J. So for 4 bits I equal to 0, I less than or equal to 3 and I is equal to I plus 1. So it will generate partial products. So partial products means what? A of 0 into B of 0 and then A of 0 into B of 1. So it will be A of once again A of 2 into B of 0 and A of 3 into B of 0. So it will be keep on provides a partial products. That's the use of this corresponding always loop. So once we design the partial products, then we can go for addition process. So now we will require the addition process. So P00 is a single term, so it will come as a final output. And to add the P01 and P10, P01 and P10 is added up and provides a sum 0 and carry 0 is output. Here sum 0 and carry 0 is output. Likewise 021120 get added up, S1 C1. 031221 get added up, S2 C2. 1322 and then 1 bit binary 0, S3 and C3. So here we have added up this corresponding 3 lines. So that's why I have given the red color over here. The same red color I have given. So this is the corresponding partial products of first stage. The second stage we will consider this 3 partial products line, the sky blue color. So the P00 come as a one single output, so S0 is single output, and S1 C0 will add up and provides S4 C4. So S1 C0. Here you can see S1 C0 and then it provides S4 C4. The next line S2 C1 and P30. Here you can see S2 C1 P30, it provides S5 and C5. So it provides S5 and C5. Likewise S3 C2 P31 provides S6 C6, and then P23 C3 and P32 provides S7 C7. So this is second stage, sky blue. The third stage is the last remaining partial products. So here we require 001 single one, S0 single one, S4 single one, it comes as output, and then S5 and C4 will get added up, it provides S8, and then C8 will transfer to the next stage. C8 will transfer to the next stage, and then S6 C5 get added up, S9, and then C9 will transfer to the next stage, and S7 C6 will added up, it provides S10 and C10 to the next stage, and P33 C7 and added up, it provides S11 C11. So now here we have done the corresponding addition process, and then we have assigned the corresponding output product of 0 to the P of 00, and then product of 1 is S0, product of 2 is S4, and product of 3 is S8, and product of 4 is S9, and product of 5 is S10, and product of 6 is S11, and product of 7 is C11. So we have assigned all the values to the corresponding product terms, and then we have N module. So now we will do it in the program. So I have done this program, and we will simulate this. In the test bench I have given some 2 inputs, 1101 and 1100. Let us execute this program in the test bench. Yeah, here 13 into 12, 156. So which we have got the answer by Wallace multiplier, and then so this is the corresponding final report of your Wallace multiplier. The synthesis report, we can check it out. Here you can see how much lookup tables has been used, 9417, and how much buffers are used. And then here you can see combinational path delay is 17.048 nanoseconds. So you can compare between your regular adder with your Wallace multiplier, or regular multiplier with your Wallace multiplier and you can compare it. Thank you for watching.